Hello students, how are you doing today? Hope so you are fine. Let's start with our next topic, that is conjugated molecules. Actually, the word conjugated means the complex or the compound thing that is formed by two different categories. For example, for the sake of convenience, if you add some sand into the milk, the compound will be the conjugated. So two different molecules belonging to different categories combine and form the conjugated molecule. There are a lot of conjugated molecules which are very important and which play an important role in maintenance of cell and the structural components of the plasma membrane and so many. So the four examples that are most commonly asked in papers, that are the glycoproteins, glycolipids, lipoproteins and the nucleoproteins. Actually, the first word is used for that thing that is used in small quantity. For example, if I say glycoprotein, the word the glyco actually refers to carbohydrates and it is used first. So we can say in glycoprotein, the ending word, the word that is used in the end of the conjugated molecule actually is major component of that compound. So if we say glycoprotein, it means carbohydrate will be less and the proteins will be more. And if we say the proteoglycans, it means the protein are less and glycan is also used for carbohydrates, glycans are most. So it is very important. And both glycoprotein, glycolipids, that are very important, lipoprotein are also very important, and nucleoprotein, as we know, nucleic acid, the name refers nucleic acid, so it has some special affinity for the basic proteins, and the proteins are known as the histone protein. Actually, nucleic acid and histone, they form the nucleohistones and they are present in the chromosomes, and they play an important role in the regulation of the gene expression. So let's start with the reading. Two different molecules belonging to different categories usually combine together to form conjugated molecules. Carbohydrates may combine with the proteins to form glycoproteins, or lipids with the carbohydrate to form glycolipids. Most of the cellular secretion are glycoprotein in nature. It is very important MCQ. Both glycoprotein and glycolipids are integral structural component of plasma membrane. Lipoprotein, formed by a combination of lipids and protein, are basic structural framework of all types of membrane in the cell. Nucleic acid have special affinity of basic proteins. They are combined together to form nucleoproteins. The nucleohistones are present in chromosomes. Actually, there are fibers. If you imagine the one thread, and there are a lot of beads that are present inside it, so the histone will be like beads and the DNA or nucleic acid will be like the fiber or cord. Nucleohistones are present in chromosome. These conjugated proteins are not only the structural but also functional significance. They play an important role in the regulation of gene expression. So this was all about the glycoprotein, and in the next topic we will discuss about the exercise of the chapter 2, biological molecule. So start with the exercise. The sum of all the chemical reaction taking place within a cell. The best method is that you have to pause the video, and after that you try it yourself, and after that you can continue and see the answer here. Only it is your practice, and I am doing it for you because you should try, and after that if you have any confusion then you see the video. The sum of all chemical reaction taking place within a cell called metabolism. What is the basic element of organic compound? That is carbon. All amino acids have an amino group and carboxylic group attached to the same what atom? That is alpha carbon. As we discussed, What is the most abundant carbohydrate in nature? That is cellulose. Cellulose is most abundant carbohydrate in nature that is present in the cell wall of plant cell as well. Adenine and guanine are the double ring bases and are called as purines. So if they are single ringed are the pyrimidines, and they were the tuck, thymine, uracil and cytosine. Thymine present in DNA and uracil present in RNA. Next portion is the true and false. A small proportion of water molecule are in the ionized form. It is true because we can say pure water is the poor conductor of electricity. It means it is less ionized or only small portion ionized. Next is covalent bond among the two monosaccharide is called the peptide. No, the covalent bond among the two monosaccharide is the actually glycolidic bond. Glycogen is also called the plant starch. No, glycogen is called the animal starch. Adenine is always opposite to guanine, and cytosine and thymine are opposite to each other in the DNA molecule. Is this correct? No. Adenine is always opposite to the thymine, and guanine is opposite to the cytosine in the DNA. And if there will be the RNA, adenine is always opposite to the uracil instead of thymine, because RNA does not contain thymine. DNA molecule is made up of two polynucleotide strands. It is true. So the next is short questions. Name the carbohydrates suitable as for your food. You can say that cellulose, that is root tubers and starch and so many. Why are the fat considered as a high energy compound? We discussed in our lecture, but here I will revise it for you. The fats contain high proportion of CH bond and low proportion of oxygen. Due to that property, the fats store double amount of energy as compared to same amount of carbohydrates. What is function of messenger RNA? Actually the function is they take the message from the nucleic acid or the nucleus, and they convey it to the ribosome for the formation of particular protein, or you can say that they take the message from DNA and then they deliver it to the ribosome for the formation of proteins. What is the general formula of amino acid? You can see there is a amino group. So the structure of amino acid is amino group and alpha carbon, and the R group that may be, that is alkyl group, that may be alkyl or maybe H group, and one is the carboxylic group. What is the percentage of water in the brain cell? The percentage of water in brain cell is actually 85%, and in the brain and in the bone cell there is 20%. Actually the water may vary from 69 to 85. Thank you very much. It was all about the exercise and the conjugated molecules. Thank you very much. If you got any point from my videos, then subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for the further these types of videos. Thank you.